Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching It Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. If you guys are new, thank you. It just continues to grow. Y'all are amazing. Hello, how are you? Hope y'all are having an awesome day. If you've been here before, I miss you guys. How are you? Hope y'all have an amazing day. Today is Sunday. A random Sunday video. Yes, I have a shirt on. I just realized it kind of looks like I don't. I'm gonna do this with my hair. Okay, cool. Anyway, a random Sunday video. We just got home from church. Everyone's just kind of hanging out for the moment, getting prepared for the week. I'm getting ready to plan the school things and all of those things for the week. But before I do that, I wanted to come on here and show you all the square for Crochetetober, because I mean, we have a lot of fun on this channel, do not get me wrong. Personally, the most fun I've had so far has been Crochetetober. It was an absolute blast. Several channels, aka Chanel's, if you've been here, several beautiful ladies, possibly gents too, got involved in the Crochetetober fun, and it was an absolute blast. So Crochetetober 2022 starts October the 1st. I'm just going to give you guys a smidge of a hint. If you're watching this, well, why not? There may be a really fun announcement in the very first Crochetetober video. Heck, I don't know. You know what I mean? Who's to say? But there might be. So anyway, I have my Halloween decoration out. My pillow. Yes. Very festive. I shall get more festive, I assure you all. I'm trying to, I don't know, figure something out. Also, I have a lot of really fun things planned for Crochetetober. I've been looking at costume ideas for each day. Some of them are very punny with a P. They're very funny and pun filled. So yes, they're very punny. Some of them are just really cool, kind of like neat makeup things to do. Some of them are just like, you know, your usual costume. Because whatever, like a usual thing that you would see, I don't know, a Halloween or something. Not to give hints away. I don't know. But anyway. So I wanted to bring the square to you, give you a small idea of what is happening. Because I made a short yesterday about Crochetetober taking on a life of its own, and it has. It's just turned into this whole other thing. Very quickly, before I get into all of my own stuff, joining along with me, I know for a fact a few of my friends have already started Crochetober blankets, which is pretty rockin'. I know several of you who don't have Chanel's who joined in. Beautiful Miss Melody from Melody's Cozy Crochet is joining in Crochetetober for the second year in a row. I'm just saying, she's so much fun. She actually won my giveaway, like, I don't know, it's been over a year ago. But anyway, yeah, she won my giveaway, and Miss B drew her a photo, and that was a lot of fun. Anyway, I will link Miss Melody down below. But yes, she's joining in on the fun as much as she can. Not my story to tell, just very quickly, whatever, just because if y'all are praying people, please, a little prayer, keep her in your thoughts. Alright, cool, thank you. But she, yes, as much as she can, is joining in on the fun. I'm so very excited. I'm not sure who else is joining in. We shall see as it gets closer, as it approaches. The fun shall begin. So, I'm going to show you my square. Like I said, I made a short yesterday. It's a whole other thing. But anywho, I'll discuss that. A smidge of the plans, and then I have a couple little things to show y'all just because they're really pretty and I like to share things with you guys. There's some yarn. More yarn at the end for a surprise. Little surprise. Okay. The square this year is by I want to say Nadia Yarntopia, but I'm 99% sure that that's incorrect. I'll link it below. It's one of the 365 days of granny squares. I'm pretty more than sure are, which I don't know what that even means, pretty more than sure. Anyway, pretty sure our square from last year, the spiderweb, was also one of the 365 days of granny square, so they're pretty cool, apparently. Just saying. 2 years in a row now. That cool. So this is my square. Be forewarned. On the tutorial, it's all in one color. She suggests that my plan was to do it all in one color. She suggests at one point, like, you could do it in different colors and make like a sugar skull. If we've met, you knew immediately my brain was like, oh, well, yeah, we're doing that. Obviously, we're not just going to make a regular skull now when we can make something really dramatic and a sugar skull, but something really cool. So that's what I did. So I made the eyes a different color than the rest of the square because you make the eyes and then you make the square. It's from like the bottom up. You add the eyes. It's honestly relatively simple. Especially there's a video tutorial. That's what I watched. So I will, like I said, link that below. So it looks really, really cool. All one color. Like I said, I did it multicolored. I have a couple of other plans to make it kind of stand out because I don't know that it really stands out. Hopefully it stands out on here more than it does normally. But anyway, this is it. Yeah, it's not as cute. I may just have to go back and redo it and make it all one color. I thought about doing that. But excuse me. But yes. This is the square, and if, I mean, you can kind of see that it's, you can kind of see that it's a skull. This is the head part, obviously the eyes, my goodness. This is, like, these are the teeth. And then I made a flower. I made these purple, and then went back and did stitches of orange, and then made this flower with orange and then purple, just to try to make it presentable, I guess. It looks so much cooler all in one color, and I thought about just doing it in black or like a charcoal color. Like I have charcoal that's almost black. It looks like actual charcoal. It's pretty neat. I thought about doing that, but I mean, you can see it, but it's not, I don't know exactly what I was thinking. But anywho, we'll see. I really don't want to make anything else because now I started. Well, I'll share with y'all in just a second, but anywho. So yeah, so this is the square I'm starting with. I mentioned it to Beautiful Melody. I'm not sure what she's starting with. CrochetTober is much like this channel. There are no rules. You don't have to use this. You don't have to use a square at all. Do whatever you want. You don't even have to participate. You don't even have to watch. That's how few rules there are. So you can do whatever you want. Like I said, I know a few of my friends have already started blankets, so therefore, yes, people are already doing fun things, so you can do whatever you want to. It's your prerogative to do what you want. So this is what we're starting with. I think it'll get better. It gets better, right? So anyway, I thought about doing something like a couple of stitches right through here, like, which would be like the chin part, and I kind of thought about going around it so it kind of stands out a little bit more, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe once I add to it, maybe it'll make it pop a little more. Maybe it won't. We'll see what happens. Okay. So here's where my, I mean, yeah, I'm going to call it insanity. Just doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. Yeah, here's where my insanity comes in. I thought this was it. I had it all, or this, it's upside down. Had everything all planned out. Had like a project today. They're all pretty simple. They're all really fun. They're all pretty simple. I have several of them already. I have a few of them completed. I have several of them almost complete. I've just been grabbing things and starting things, and I don't know why. But anyway, some of them already had started, so there's that. I have like plans for fun costumes, fun activities and things to do throughout the month. Fun things. Then I made the video the other day kind of discussing Crochetober, and one of my beautiful friends commented and was like, what about a mandala blanket for your family blanket? How fun would that be? So I was like, way fun, first. Second, why not add a whole other thing that I can make? So here, I guess, is your number 2 idea. If you do want to participate and you don't want to make a granny square something, because that was my other deal. It's like all of our family blankets are granny squares, which I dig, but also at some point, you know, your toes poke through the holes and something, you know, just like, let's have a really nice blanket. Really been wanting to make a mandala blanket. So yeah, I'm going to show a sneak peek on here of where I'm at, because I'm further than I will be next week, which is going to sound crazy. I made a video of the first 10 rows that I had completed. I'm going to show it like probably 5 times, because it is a Yarnspirations pattern. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd did it as like a crochet along. I'm not 1000% positive, but I'm pretty darn sure that it's the one that beautiful Miss Kayla from Mama Kayla did. Like the crochet along with a beautiful, like all purple mandala blanket. Just stop it. So it's a really cool, I love watching Mikey. I think he's a great teacher. There are also there's also a left-handed tutorial. There's a written pattern, right-handed tutorial, left-handed tutorial. Almost got it out. Anyway, if you guys want to watch those, I'm going to have a playlist. If the tutorials of like the little projects and things that I make, such as, I don't know, squares or blankets, are on YouTube, I'm going to have a playlist of those things. So that way, like along with the music playlist and the CrochetTober playlist of anyone who joins in CrochetTober, I'm going to have a playlist of the patterns and tutorials that you guys can make if you want to. No pressure. But okay, that was super weird. Just got a call from our local convenience store wondering if we were going to come and pick up our pizzas that the children have already eaten. So children and Tarek have already eaten, and they're sitting in there on the counter. They're like, yeah, we were just wondering if you were going to come and pick up your pizzas. And I'm like, it's like the Twilight Zone. I was like, yeah, they're sitting in there on the counter. Like, I feel like I should go check. Like, they're sitting in there on the counter. He's like, yeah, you came like an hour ago. You had pizza order. I'm like, yeah, like for a supreme and a sausage. Yeah. I was like, they're already in there. They already ate them. And he's like, okay, well, you never came and picked up your pizzas. So I was wondering. I'm like, yes, I did. They're in there. They already ate them. And I was like, we came and made the order. You guys said 20 minutes. So we came back 20 minutes later, went in and paid, came back, got the pizzas. They're in there. They've already been eaten. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I double made them. I don't know. It was hilarious. It was very much Twilight Zone. I'm like, right? Like, didn't they just eat pizza? They did. Because I remember handing it to my husband all hot from the back seat. But yeah, that was hilarious. Okay. Anyway, like, but there for a second, it's like, I'm pretty sure we came to get the pizza. Yeah, we did, but okay. Anywho, now I have the song Twilight Zone stuck in my head. Alright, so, also, like I said, 5 times, one being the first day of Crochetober, which there's a fun announcement, don't miss that. I'm going to show you guys the other blanket that I'm making. So the children, there's 3 of them, we will discuss that several times throughout the month, I'm sure, went to pick my super hip project bag, just saying. They went and picked Halloween colors. They picked 7 because you pick 7 colors. I was gonna just do like random whatever. I thought about doing that and like scrapping this and not making this and just doing the other blanket that I'm fixing to show you as our Crochettober blanket, but I was like, no, it needs to be 7 colors so that the texture and all those things come out. So these are their 7 colors. Not that you can see it, then we will discuss that more. Also, you'll see here in just a second. But this is where I am on the crochet crowd, aka Mikey, aka Yarnspiration, aka I will figure out who the designer is, let y'all know. But this is how far I am. And I'm just, thank you, sweet friend. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I'm digging this so much. I've been wanting to make a mandala blanket, and the fact that it's gonna be Halloween, just come on. So I'm gonna add to this just randomly as we watch TV, whatever, not a big deal. I'm gonna show this 5 times because like I said, there are 5 videos, 50 rows. It is what it is. So I'm gonna show this, hopefully at the end have it done. If not, that's okay. This is the one we're worried about. So if y'all have been here, you know the sitch every day. One of the 5 of us has a day, picks a color, has an activity, song, movie, fun things to be had throughout October, and we will add that color to this blanket, or this square, which will be a blanket eventually. I am not sure how many rows, because usually I just do like a scrappy kind of look, or last year Neva from Manning Mom and Musings sent me scrap yarn, and that's what I use, and so it's just like as I ran out, that's where it stopped. I think I'm gonna do like a couple rows at least, so it's not gonna be real scrappy, but that I think also will be okay. So anyway, this though is our Crochettober 2022 square. Like I said, there are no rules, you can do what you want. So that is our, as in our household's square. So yes, there's that. Like I said, fun things to be had. I cannot wait. October 1st. It's all happening and I'm excited. So yesterday we went to Walmart. This is gonna be a little quick whatever. That's all the Crochetoberness that there is. But yeah, we just went in Walmart. We had to go down the Halloween aisle because what kind of Crochettober would it be? What kind of Halloween would it be if we didn't go down the Halloween aisle? Anyway, the kids went first. But yes, I found a couple of things that I couldn't help. So I'm gonna start with like our transition from crochet, or from Halloween to crochet to yarn. So just do it in sequence, do it in order. All right, so I found, which I was so excited about, this at my local Walmart, which I was completely surprised about, but it's the Annie's Halloween Crochet Knit Quilt Sew. My whole thought is me, Fin, myself. Mr. Finn is in your, if you're not here, he's been wanting to learn to quilt and he's been sewing, so I got this for these quilted items, mostly for this, I'm not gonna lie. So and I'm going to do a down the rabbit hole. I decided that was going to be an and thing. Anyway, going to do down the rabbit hole sometime, well, before the end of this month, and then probably one next month, and this may be our one for next month, because I really want the Alice book that I got the other day, once again from one of my beautiful friends. My goodness gracious, I really want that to be our down the rabbit hole for this time, because it just makes sense. Also, just while we're discussing things that are to come in the rest of September before October, Crochetober. Or no, not true. Crochet and Tell. My plan was to have one like a couple weeks ago and then make another one for September. That's a lot to have two in September, so I was just decided for my own peace of mind. I know a lot of you are like, that's fine, so thank you for understanding. I'm just going to do it the last day of September, and then we'll just go back into our normal schedule. October 31st, Halloween, the last day of Crochettober, there also will be a crochet and tell. So if you guys are making things, doing things, whatever you do during October, send it in, I will show it. But yes, the end of September, end of October, like normal. All right, so anyway, this is why I needed this book. Just jumping all around. You've been here. It's a Hey Boo blanket. It's so cute. So anyway, we're gonna do this at some point. And there's Christmas, because you know, you can't have Halloween without talking about Christmas. I love the idea of Christmas, but it's just like in August, people are already discussing it. I feel like 6 months is a long time to celebrate one holiday. I'm just saying. Alright. That's how I feel about it. I like Christmas. Just like the idea of it all, just the commercialism. It's a little much. 6 months is a long time to smell the Christmassy smell. All right, so anyway, I also got, I never seen these before. You hear the four-wheeler, my hubby is coming back. Okay, took a mini hiatus, talked to the hubby for a minute. I think we're gonna make a video in a little bit. We were going to finish this up together. Him and the kiddos went outside and just for fun. Okay. Anyway, that was Squirrely Dan going outside, but yeah. Him and the kiddos are all outside flying kites and playing baseball currently, because it's an absolutely beautiful day. I like a total goob. Tried to eat, got sick since I've talked to you last. Yay. So yeah, so they all went out to play and have fun. I am probably not going to do much for the rest of the day now, which really stinks. I have to plan school. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty scheduled out. We pretty much know exactly what we're doing. Just write it in the planner, and then I'm probably going to crochet the rest of the day. I don't know why. I was like, I'm going to eat food. I guess because, you know, food is important, but it makes me feel so much worse. So I feel absolutely awful now, so I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the plan. We were going to make a video, and then he needed something to drink. I went in there and was like, why not? Well, the pizza we discussed. Of all things, I ate pizza. Not smart. I knew this. It sounded good. It smells good. That's the thing. You smell it. Like, oof. And I had a comment the other day, just while we're on this, because I mentioned that I keep getting bruises all the time. And one of my beautiful friends on here mentioned that they knew a girl that had bruises all the time, and it was an intolerance to gluten. I know for a fact that I'm allergic to, oh wait, you name it. Yep, that rice and corn are really the only things that I'm not like allergic to. And coffee for some reason. I don't know why. I can drink coffee. Everything else gives me a reaction. So I know for a fact I'm very much allergic, not even intolerance, I'm very much allergic to gluten. And so I wonder that, like, if that's, well, a possibility that that's where the bruises came from, because I'm just thinking that it's because I'm dehydrated and like maybe my kidneys and my liver don't like me. I'd much rather it be because sometimes I'm a goob and I try to eat, and Maybe it's pizza crust, because I should not be having literally anything on that pizza. None of it, but God, it sounded like a good idea at the time, and see, now I'm already starting to like break out in rashes, and y'all don't want to hear about all that because I don't want to talk about all that. So next, okay, back to the yarn. Made it through Crochetetober explanations. Made it through Annie's, which I'm stoked about. I didn't show you guys this one, but while Derek and I were sitting here talking, I showed you all the Hey Boo one. This one's in here too, and I didn't see this until I got home last night. I was showing him the book. This one is just a regular corner to corner grafkin, double crochet. I think I need this in my life. I know I already have two, it's gonna be 2 blankets going. Just a minute ago, I was looking on my phone at like craft fairs that are around me. I don't know if I want to be that brave or not. I could either do craft fair items, or I can make a corner to corner witch blanket. So, debating. Alright, anyway, to the yarn. So, they had 2 colors that I've never seen. New to me. Doesn't mean they're new. Just new to me. Our Walmart hardly has yarn. It's like, I mean, about as big as this wall. That's how much yarn they usually have. And then there's an end cap sometimes. These were on the end cap. So it's the mandala. I already have the color gnome. If you've been here, I feel like you know why. I know what I want to make out of that, but I haven't. But I know what I'm making. Anywho, I had this one, and this one is called Troll. And I think it's beautiful that we have a gnome and a troll. It's very magical. That's what it looks like. Like all mandalas, it's a 3-weight. Not all of them, I guess. Some of them aren't. But anyway, regular mandalas, it's a 3-weight. 590 yards, 540 meters, 100% acrylic. It's just this beautiful, like kind of navy blue and this darker purple, still purple, but a lighter-ish purple, magenta, some seafoam green, a little turquoise. Some really good colors in there. So I got one of those. And I got this one that reminds me of, I almost said the store they used to get them at. It's a truck stop. Little bitty town, there's a truck stop. And I would see them at other places sometimes. And I've seen them like one time since I've had kids. But they're like suckers, but they're not really suckers. They're kind of like a Smarties type texture. They're like rainbow colored suckers, and I don't know what they're called. They are delightful. Like those and an Astro Pop were my favorites, and we have our co-op, our feed store, sells Astro Pops. It's like $19.94 in there. It's amazing. They buy them off of Amazon just to sell them. I go on there and buy them. But yeah, like the Astro Pops that like go from yellow to green to red. But this reminded me of those one suckers that, like I said, they remind me of like the texture of Smarties, but they don't taste like Smarties. My mouth is watering thinking of them. I just got sick. Don't need to be thinking of food. Anywho, oh, they're top shelf. Anywho, one of my very favorite things. Oh, I just now read the name. It's Acre Woods, like the 100-acre wood, right? Like Winnie the Pooh. So Acre Woods is what this one's called, and it's just this beautiful pastel rainbow that looks just like those suckers. I'll try to figure out what they're called. I don't know what they're called. But anywho, look at there. So those are the 2 that I got because I just couldn't resist. I don't know what I'm making, probably a scarf, but they're beautiful. So yeah, I got both of those. And this very quickly. It's gonna change a lot. And this, it's also gonna change a lot. Let me know, because I have a week. Let me know. Should I just redo the whole thing, make it all one color? Should I try to add to it, make it sew that end in at least, right? Add to it, make it make sense. Tell me what your thoughts are. Thank you. I feel like I can add to it, make it make sense, but I'm not sure. So, okay. Alright, so there's our Crochetetober introduction. So excited. It's almost here. It's October 1st. Crochetetober. Big announcement. Fun things to come. It's 2 things. Yay. We've already started watching Halloween spooky things because that's just how we really never stop, but we've amped it up a little bit around here. So I have Halloween costumes picked out for almost everyday projects, fun stuff to do around here. It's gonna be a really fun time. Don't miss the 1st though. Just saying. Be there or be square, I suppose, right? Right. So I thank you all so very much for watching. Before I have to use my creepy voice very much because for very long, it is all I will be able to use. And so I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I will talk to you all soon.